I have lost my eyelash glue.
I suspect a terrorist bomb.
Germany
Found it.
yesterday with
Hi everyone. Okay, so this look today is just a red smoky eye. Of course, you know that I go for drama, so I've got this going on with lots of lashes and big wings and wings? What? Okay, anyway, this video is also a collaboration. I'm collabing again with Rikki Poynter Makeup. Of course, all the links will be down there. And joining us for this one is Victoria from BiohazardousBeauty, and I'm so excited because I love her work and Rikki's work. I think they're both really talented and they put a lot of thought into their videos and they do some really fun stuff, and we just thought we'd get together and do a video. Yay! So we were trying to figure out what we should do, and we came up with the idea of using a product or set of products that we all know that we have. So to show you kind of different ways to use one thing, and we all discovered that we all own the Burning Heart palette from Sugarpill, which of course looks like that. I of course use Love Plus basically everywhere, and Rikki and Victoria have both done incredible looks. So if you want to see their videos and how they got those looks, go check out their channels. And if you want to see how I did this, stick around.
Okay, so I have already done my foundation and my eyebrows and my blush, so I'm just going to go straight to the eyes, and I'm going to use my face powder on a fluffy brush and get it all over my brow bone, right into the crease. And I also took it underneath my eyes as well. This is going to help us blend out that red eyeshadow. So I'm going to use the same fluffy brush, and I'm just going to get that shadow, start working it through my crease. And I'm taking it pretty high up under my brow, gradually building it up. I really want it to be nice and diffused, and so that's why that face powder under there helps to blow it out really nicely and give it a really nice fade. Keeping it nice and round because I do have almond shaped eyes and I don't want it to go too cat eye. So as you can see, I'm rounding it out with little small circles and windshield wiper motions, carrying it fairly high under the brow bone. And then I'm going to go in with my cream pencil, and you can use pretty much anything, just don't use a lip liner because a lot of those red pigments are not safe for use on the eyes. So I'm going to get this onto my lid and just smooth it out, buff it out. I'm working in sections of the lid instead of trying to do the entire lid all at once, and that way it's going to go nice and smooth. You want it to be very smooth because if it's not, this shadow is going to go really patchy when it goes on top. So I'm using a flat shader brush and just packing on the red, packing it on kind of thin and building it up so that it's again nice and smooth and even. The one thing you must have with this look is that it has to be even all the way across the eyelid. So I'm packing it on. I've got on my foundation and I want to avoid fallout. So I'm packing it on gently, pressing it on, and then working over it with the brush. And I went over it a couple of times to make sure that it was the intensity that I wanted it to be. You could also try doing this over a black cream base, and it would just go a little bit, it would go much darker. You wouldn't see as much red, but it would still look really nice. So working it over, and then I'm going to take my fluffy brush again and blend out the edges. I'm also taking it on the tip of the brush, on the sword end of the brush, and working it into my lash line really, really well. And then we're going to again buff out the edges of it. We want it to be really, really smooth and fade all the way up really gradually. Like I said, carrying it pretty high under my brow bone. Then I'm going to go in with my highlight color on a slightly stiffer but still fluffy brush and work it right underneath the arch of my eyebrows. And I'm also going to work it into the inner corners, pulling it slightly over the red, as well as in my inner tear duct sort of region. And then if you need to, after doing this, if you think you've lost too much of your red, you can always go back over with a little bit more red eyeshadow. Now I'm going to go in with this beautiful glitter pigment, and I'm using a fluffy brush to just press this pigment really, really gently over the inner half of my lid. I want it to kind of look random and scattered. I don't want it to be a super glittery look. Then I'm going to do my wing liner. Now we want to create some kind of separation between the red and the whites of the eyes, because if not, you will definitely look bruised. So I am creating my wing, pulling it out as far as I want to, and then going back on, turning it back on itself until I have the length that I want it to be at. I find it much easier to do one eye than to do, like, go back and forth between the two, because then I can just match the other eye to it, which is what I'm doing. And I love this liner for that because you can use just the very, very tip of the brush applicator, and there's still pigment in there and it's easier to work with. Now I'm going to go in with a gel pencil. This one is actually really good. It doesn't transfer onto my contacts and it dries really fast. So color me impressed. Working it into my waterline, and then I'm going to buff it out into my lashes with a small brush. I don't want to add any more color on the eyes. I don't want to add any black at all. So doing this helps to diffuse it and helps to, again, create that separation without adding anything else. And then, of course, I'm going to tightline as well because we are putting on false lashes. We don't want that skin peeking through there. Going to put on a few coats of mascara, top and bottom. I didn't curl my eyelashes because I'm going to apply falsies. And the false eyelashes that I'm using are my Ardell Demi Wispies, and I've attached some individual clusters, like kind of halfway from the band towards the outer end, and that's going to just give it some more fullness and some more length on the outer corners. We want drama and we want lots of fluttery lashes to complement that really big wing that we have going on. Then I'm going to line my lips and fill them in. I kind of want to cancel out the redness in my lips, so I'm using this pencil that's much more of a brown. It's a true kind of neutrally kind of brown color. And I'm filling my lips all the way in with this. And then I'm going to go over it with my lipstick, which is kind of a pinky brown, but it's definitely not too pink. It's still slightly warm, but for the most part neutral. And this has a satin matte finish, which is lovely, and you can leave it like that, or you can go in with some gloss. So I'll just show you what the gloss looks like. Get this all over the lip, and then you are done.
So that is it. That's the finished look, guys. I hope you really liked it. I love how it came out. I love that it makes my eyes in person, not on camera, but it makes my eyes look quite green. I have hazel eyes, and they do have quite a bit of green, especially towards the center. And so when I wear colors like red and purple, it always makes that stand out. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to get really crazy up in the camera. Yeah, but I love how this came out. I think this is a really pretty look. And, you know, dare to do it. Have fun. Go out there and try it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please go check out Rikki and Victoria's looks. If you're coming here from their channels, thank you so much. Let me know down in the comments. And, you know, don't forget to give us all likes and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much to Rikki and Victoria for collabing with me. And, yeah, I'll see you in the next one.